Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Entertainment News on Channels Television, and on our Spotlight segment today is Canada-based Nigerian singer Tyne as she steps into the spotlight with her debut EP, See You at the Top. The 6-track project is fearless blend of Afrobeat, R&B, and soul, capturing Tyne's journey from hustle to triumph.
I be giving them back to back, and I don't wanna brag, but you did my body, you did my body. Like Steffi Curry, like Steffi Curry. I shoot to Scotty, back to back. I be giving them back to back, back to back. I be giving them back to back, and I don't wanna brag.
Well, she now joins me on the program from Ontario in Canada. Many thanks for joining us, and big congratulations on your new EP. What has the responses been like so far?
It's been amazing, honestly, very overwhelming, positively overwhelming. You know, like a lot of people have been anticipating this moment and really waiting for the EP. So you never really know what to expect, when you drop a project that means so much to you, but everyone has been so supportive and genuinely excited about it. People are messaging me, telling me their favorite songs. So I'm like, oh, people are actually listening to it, It's been amazing.
So which of the tracks are people drawn to the most? I already have my own favorite, but I won't say until I listen to the tracks that people are already listening to.
Track one is looking like a favorite, like a lot of people really like it. It's called Listen. Many people are messaging me, oh my God, this song is so catchy, the beat is amazing. Another one I've been getting a lot is Later. I believe that's track 5. People are really liking that one. And Lost and Found, track 4.
Wow, I'm surprised no one is saying back to back, because I really love that one. I love the energy and all of that.
Yeah, so back to back it's been I dropped it as a single. So it's been out for a while. People have, really absorbed the whole excitement and had that moment. It's definitely still doing its thing though. A lot of people, I find a lot of even locations when they're playing the song, they play back to back, which is amazing. So, but it was out I believe, say 3 weeks before the EP dropped. So it's kind of, everybody has heard back to back as well. So that could be why, but people really definitely love back to back. But yeah, a lot of the songs are doing really well. Listen is getting, even in terms of streams and stuff, Listen is doing its thing. Lost and Found is also doing its thing. So yeah, it's really exciting.
Okay, fair point. Away from the response though, let's speak about the creative process, right? You spent a lot of years in Abuja and you have roots in Benin City and Imo State. Now you are also based in Canada. How has your diverse heritage and background shaped your identity as an artist and the sound of your Afro-fusion music?
That's a very good question. Being, born and raised in Nigeria, definitely the Afro part of it, you can definitely hear my Nigerian roots in that. My music is really kind of a storytelling, you can get that theme of storytelling from my music. So I like to tell stories and use Nigerian slang. So when I used to live in Nigeria, there are a lot of things we used to say, and I'm sure, right now there are many things that are said and certain kinds of slang. So I definitely pay attention to that, and I try to use that in my music. So people in Nigeria can feel oh, wow, this one, should be Niger babe for real, So I feel the Afro component of it was definitely, Nigeria definitely influenced that aspect. And then coming to Canada, it's a very diverse country. I used to live in Alberta, and now I live in Ontario, so Toronto. And in Toronto, there are just so many different kinds of music. There's R&B, there's pop, there's Afro. So just hearing all of that, I feel I've been able to figure out how to fuse different elements just into one track, into my music. And even growing up, even though I grew up in Nigeria, I always listen to different kinds of music, pop, R&B, country. So I just like to fuse everything together. I think it's more fun, when you're able to mix different things as opposed to just sticking with one specific sound, if that makes sense.
Of course, yes, it does make sense, and I agree with you about the balance. Now, let's narrow the album down to the track No for a minute. Yeah, it's been described as a sultry anthem of confidence, independence, and feminine energy. What inspired the theme of the personal power and emotional boundaries and what message do you want young ladies and perhaps young men as well to take away from the track?
One reason I really resonate with No and love No is because I really believe that it speaks a message of, empowerment, especially, female empowerment and just our independence as women. I think women deserve to be respected a lot more than, we are respected, and just having that autonomy, the same way a guy can, speak his mind and demand what he wants and, have it done. I believe that women deserve the same rights. So no, it's just basically me saying, it's kind of like if I'm to put it in a setting, I'm outside, maybe I'm at a party and a guy is trying to talk to me, but I'm not really interested, and he's talking a lot. He's trying to make his point known, but I'm not really interested in hearing it. So I'm just like, no. So it's like, you want me, you want to talk to me, but I don't really want to talk to you. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I would say, like, I want all the young ladies watching this and even the young guys to just know, well, for the ladies, it's okay to say no. How you say it, like, whatever, like, no is no. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be, because sometimes it's like, oh, if you say no, you're maybe deemed as rude or something. You are allowed to say no because that's your personal space, that's your personal autonomy, and nobody's entitled to your space because every human being deserves that respect, And to the young guys, I'll just say, be very respectful. You're not entitled to any woman's attention. You're not entitled to any woman's time. You're not entitled to any woman's body. So if a woman says no, just leave it at that. Like, even if you think she's beautiful, you can give her a compliment. You can just keep it going. You don't have to, do too much. So it's a very fun song. So I took that kind of serious theme, but I always like to make my songs like vibey. So I'm saying something serious, but I'm making it like fun, so people are not like, it's not too serious, but it's like, yeah.
Well said. It's always good to feel a bit of consciousness in songs, even when they are feel-good and pop songs. So well done again. But away from the serious stuff and back to the fun stuff, your Afrofusion is already gaining attention in Canada, and recently you opened one of the main concerts at a big arena in Canada. Tell us more about that show. What kind of energy do you get back when you perform your songs in a multicultural society like Canada?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm very grateful to God, because I've had a lot of really fun performances this summer. Like, I've been able to meet so many artists that I admire, which has been amazing. I believe I opened for Davido, Fireboy, Odumodu, a few people, and every crowd was very different. But one thing I would say that I enjoy and I really get when I'm on stage, because I really believe that I'm a born performer. I love performing. For me, it's like making music is one thing, but getting on stage and just singing and talking about what I really want to talk about, but singing it, to me, that just makes me feel amazing. And being on stage, whenever I get that energy back from the crowd, it just makes me want to go harder and harder and harder. At first, I was surprised because, I would have white people in the audience, multicultural people, and you see them vibing, almost even trying to act like they know the lyrics. And it's so beautiful. So for me, just bringing everyone together and feeling so confident in the fact that, yes, Nigerians love my sound, Black people love my sound, but also white people, Asians, other people resonate with my sound, and they're just there screaming back to me. Because I really like to say a lyric. Like, let's say I'll be like, everybody say back to back. Everybody's like, back to back. There's no adrenaline that's better than that, I'm telling you. So it just makes me feel like, wow, I just want to give you the best show ever. And by God's grace, I can't wait to be able to headline my own shows and all of that.
Well, we must encore now. Many thanks again for joining us on the program, and congratulations once more on your debut EP.
Dairo, this has been amazing. Channels, I used to watch Channels growing up. My parents watch Channels, so I'm sure they're going to be very excited to watch this when it airs. And to think that I used to watch this and now you guys are interviewing me, honestly, I feel like out of my body. It doesn't feel real. But thank you so much for believing in me. Now that I'm still, growing, it means a lot. I will never, ever forget it. And yeah, just thank you so much for this opportunity. It means so much.
You're welcome. Please keep keeping on, and the sky is your limit. Thank you again for joining us. We really have to let you go now. And that's the show for today. Many thanks for being a part of it. My name is Abide Midaro, and it is bye for now.